Hi, it's Alexis. Welcome back to a new video. I am an expert in relationship recovery. I can help you get back with your ex. And in today's video, I'm going to explain you the 3 signs that your ex is still receptive to your messages, to your SMS or WhatsApp. Before we start, it's something I hear very often from my clients is that they send SMS, WhatsApp, Messenger, and they don't get any response and they start to freak out. And what I want to share with you today is the 3 reasons why your ex is actually still receptive to your messages. So don't freak out. That's a normal process. As you know, you need to leave some space. I'm gonna touch on that a bit later on. But be confident. Don't worry. I'm gonna show you the 3 reasons why your ex is receptive to your messages. The first one is the concept of invisible link, invisible support. It's a theory saying that when you're in a relationship with someone for months or years, basically the relationship doesn't disappear. You were in love with that person or you're still in love with that person. The fact that you're not together anymore doesn't mean that the relationship never existed. So regardless, and if you think about your previous relationship, they will still be there. All the good memories you had with your exes or with other people will still be there, even though you're not with that person. And so always remember that when you get in touch with your ex, that there's always this invisible link between you two, and that he or she will always have good memories or always remember the good memories you guys had together. Number two is maybe he or she is going through a phase in his life, whether it's a very frequent one for guys that turn 40 and they just want to buy a Porsche or whatever. It doesn't mean that it's your relationship that is over. So when you send messages to those people and they are going through a phase, they just need time basically to go through that phase and realize that the grass is not greener somewhere else, if that makes sense. So again, don't freak out with that. Just try to understand, to analyze whether they are going through a life phase, they are going through maybe a reflection and they need to step back from the relationship, not because they don't love you anymore, but just because they need it. They need to have that time for them to, I don't know, go for a retreat, do some yoga in Thailand or whatever. Leave them some space and don't feel that when they're not responding, it's because they don't care. It's just because they need that space. Number 3, third reason that your ex is actually responsive to your messages is, and you relate to that, we don't always say what we mean. And especially when you break up with someone, what you say is always either a discount or more than. So you'll say things that I've never loved you, or all these kind of things, which are basically lying, because the people use that as a protective tool when it comes to a breakup. And so always remember that people don't always, and especially in a breakup situation, don't always tell the truth. And so don't believe that what they say is what they do. Don't believe to what they said and meant is really what they meant internally. So again, be very positive. Leave that space with your ex. Radio silence, again, a key technique. And you use, just before I wrap up, the idea of messages and text is to really take the pulse of where your ex is. Don't overflow them and spam them with messages. Just take the pulse. Don't talk about the relationship. Talk about the news, happy things that going on in life, whatever. Weather, it's a bit shitty nowadays, but all these kind of things. Just take a pulse, one message, just to test and see how they respond. Don't be the spammer. Don't be again, you need to be in the seduction mode. So don't be the annoying person, whether you're a guy or a girl. Don't be annoying. Take the pulse. And remember these 3 things that your ex might actually be very responsive to your SMS. The first is that think of this invisible link between you guys. The second one is around maybe he or she's going through life phase. And the third one is don't always take the words at face value. So people don't always mean what they say. Well, I hope that was helpful. I'll see you next time. Bye.